In June 2021, first-year high schooler Hodaka Morishima escapes Kazushima in order to get away from his troubled home life and go to Tokyo. When his ferry to the city is hit by a rainstorm, he is saved by Suga. As Hodaka becomes broke and struggles to find work, he meets Hina Amano, an employee of a McDonald's restaurant, who takes pity on him and gives him food. Hodaka later finds an abandoned Makarov PM handgun. Suga hires him as his assistant at a small occult magazine publishing company, where they investigate urban legends related to the unusually rainy weather in Tokyo. They hear the legend of sunshine girls who can control the weather. Hodaka sees Hina being intimidated into working at a club. He attempts to intervene and is attacked by the club owner, but scares him by drawing the gun and firing, barely missing the owner. Hina takes him to Yoyogi Kaiken, an abandoned building with a shrine on the roof, where he throws the gun away. Hina shocks him by demonstrating her ability to clear the sky by praying. Hina lives alone with her brother Nagi, and they have no adult guardian. Seeing how they are also in financial trouble, Hodaka proposes to start a business together, a job to clear the weather for events like weddings and parties. Their business becomes a success, but when Hina is shown on television, their site gets flooded with requests, so they decide to close. Police search for Hodaka as his family filed a missing person report. They find Hodaka using the gun on a security camera. Officers arrive at Hina's apartment and interrogate her. Hina realizes that because they have no legal guardians, social services are going to separate her and Nagi. Suga, having also been visited by the police, fires Hodaka, explaining that the police suspect him of kidnapping him. Hodaka, Hina, and Nagi try to run away but are halted by the worsening weather. They take shelter in a hotel. Hina reveals that her body is slowly turning into water as she uses her power. Bringing sunshine will cause her to disappear, although after that, the weather will return to normal. The next morning, Hina vanished, and the rain had stopped. The police track Hodaka to the hotel. Nagi is sent to the Children's Counseling Center, and Hodaka to the police station. Having fallen in love with Hina, Hodaka decides to bring her back to Earth and escapes from custody with the help of Suga's niece, Natsumi. The police surround Hodaka, but Suga, inspired by Hodaka's desperation to see Hina, helps him escape. At the rooftop shrine, Hodaka jumps through the shrine gate and is transported into the sky, where he finds Hina and asks her to leave with him, insisting that Hina let go of her worries about the weather and start living for herself. As soon as they come back to the rooftop shrine, Hina, Hodaka, Natsumi, Nagi, and Suga are all arrested, and the heavy rains resume. Hodaka is sentenced to 3 years of probation and sent back to his home in Kazushima. 3 years later, the rain has been falling without end in Tokyo, submerging much of the city. In the spring of 2024, having finished his probation, Hodaka graduates from high school and returns to Tokyo to start college. He meets with Suga, who has expanded his business. After Suga encourages him to find Hina, Hodaka finds her praying on a street overlooking the drowned city. They reunite, with Hodaka promising her that they will be all right. This movie is released in 2019 and directed by Makoto Shinkai. The film explores themes of love, loss, sacrifice, and the consequences of human actions on the environment. Overall, Weathering with You is a visually stunning and emotionally engaging film that tells a unique story with compelling characters. Thanks for watching. For more content like this, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon.